Welcome to our weekly mini. This week we have Meaghan Wegg, and she is going to do some split variations for intermediate dancers. Meaghan, I'll let you take it away and tell us a little bit about who you are.
Thank you, Mandy. So I studied at the National Circus School in aerial hoop and contortion, and I then went on to performing around the world with Cirque du Soleil and the Seven Fingers. Wanting to come back and follow my passions for coaching, I studied again at the National Circus School in research of acrobatics and transitional partnering for hand-to-hand. I am going to be sharing some split variations today, which I came across with some research in my contortion and acrobatic days. And I am very excited to be here. I'm also the Australian Division Manager for Acrobatic Arts. So nice to meet you and see you all. I am going to pin Miss Montana. She is my demonstrator today. Welcome. She's from London, Ontario. And in the newly lockdown situation we are in, this is how you will see her perform from her studio at home. Thank you for joining me, Montana. So teachers and students who are watching, always remember safety's first. Miss Montana has already warmed up and prepped everything she needs to prepare for demonstrating today's exercises. So I encourage you to warm up your hips, stabilize them, a little bit of cardio. Always good to do a bridge when you're warming up your hip flexors as well, because it works the front and the back. And anything else you feel that suits your warm up. Montana, let's start with a butterfly split. So viewing today, guys, we're going to do straight on a butterfly split. I'm going to explain it as a cross. So she's going to go on her tummy and then place her leg behind her exactly, and then go into a split this way. Then go onto her tummy again to us, place her leg behind her and go on to us this way. Then place her leg, tummy, then leg behind her and around, and then go onto her tummy and around. So if you noticed, her leg was creating 4 points, and it's a directional thing. So when I do this, I tell myself, as soon as I'm on my tummy, leg there, then I go around. As soon as I'm on my tummy, leg needs to go there. So Montana, let's do it without me stopping you now. Okay. Round, 2, 3, and 4. Very nice. Thank you. So that is what I call a butterfly split. Very nice. Now, Montana, we're going to show a rolling split. So start on one side of your space there. And you're going to just pike forward on your one leg and hold your ankles. And using your arm muscles and your body stamina, you're going to turn to your, leg and then place back using your arms. Good. Now go the other way, inwards. Very nice. So that is a rolling split. It's fun to do a whole circle and get your back leg to follow all the way around. And if there's a few of you, you're kind of in a circular race. Rolling splits are really pretty too. Now, Montana, let's go into your walking splits. So this travels a little bit, and it's basically using the plie in your knee to help your body get up to walk through with the other leg. So let's slowly go through it. Lean on your hip, bend your one leg in, push off your hand to walk through. Lean on your hip, bend, push, walk. Lean on your hip, bend, push, walk, lean, and so on. Very nice. Good. So that is our walking split. Now let's go to traveling split. So this one, you put your 2 hands on the opposite side of your split. Then from there, I'll say the word, you scissor your legs to then do your opposite split. And then you go the other side, scissor, and other side, scissor, and other side, and so on. So this one can actually have, if you have a theme to your show or a routine, this one can actually be a scary character, because you could be like, oh, I'm coming to get you in a traveling split. Or it can be just very pretty with cross, like all these nice split variations can have any theme to them. So the last little fun split before we go into variations is around the world. So imagine you're starting, she's in London, Ontario. let's say she goes all the way to Australia and then she comes back to Ontario. So you're going to, the back leg is going to do a full circle all the way around, and your hands are going to be on the outside. And you're going to go back to the same split. Very nice. Yeah. So it's a one-legged, but you could do this similar version of the traveling split. So why don't you put your two hands in the back and then just go to your left split. So around and face the other way. So now you're, finish in your right split. Finish in Australia. There, now you're in Australia. So you stopped and had a vacation, and now do it the other way and then go all the way back. And now you're in Ontario. Good. So there you go. So your traveling split takes you to whatever destination you would like, around the world, I mean. Okay, thank you, Montana. We're gonna start with some split variations with acrobatic arts kind of transitions. First, let's start with a right cartwheel switch to a split on the ground. As you're halfway, you're going to switch and you're going to split. Very nice. Now, let's do that, but finish with a split on a push-up arm. So this one's a bit more challenging. You have to take it slow and think about it. Cartwheel and very nice. Good. Now let's go into your cartwheel, your leg hold to back walkover to split on the ground. So you start with a leg hold, you showing off that gorgeous split. Then you're going to go into a back walkover and drop split on the ground. Nice. Now let's do the same thing we just did for the cartwheel. You'll finish in a push-up. Gorgeous leg lift, hold, and back walkover, drop. Very nice. Okay, let's move on to a right switch split to left walkover, finish standing in a leg. So we're just doing transitional things. So this is a walkover variation, and we're doing an illusion by switching your legs, and then you're going to land on your favorite leg and finish with a leg mount. Okay. Nice. Good. Very nice. Let's try that again. Try to go a bit slower so you can be stable. So start and switch. Nice. And recover. Very nice, Montana. Thank you. Good. Now we'll do a needle press, showing off the beginning entrance of a split needle scale into a cartwheel straddle. And then I'm just going to get you to do a little rotation, so you can add 2 hand walks to then go into a split. So you just switch your hips from straddle to split. So press tiptoe, cartwheel, then here. Very nice, and recover. Thank you. Now let's get into some of our illusions, touching some of our weekly minis that happened last week or a few weeks ago. So we have our forward illusion and our reversed illusion. I'm not going to break through the process with you, but I'm going to show you some split variations just with those two for a moment. So show me your forward illusion, also known as just like a cartwheel without lifting your second leg up. Nice. And now show me your reversed illusion. Nice. Now let's do an attitude turn to forward illusion. Very pretty. And then let's do a leg lift, rise to a reverse illusion. Very nice. Good. So 2 simple transitions to go into those illusions, touching the weekly minis from a few weeks ago. Now we have right inward leg turn to left split lay back. So this is 2 split variations. She's going to lift her leg as she's turning and then put it down, and then she's going to do a split lay back. Okay. Up, step, split. Good. Let's do that one more time, just because it's so nice, it's so fast. And turn, leg lift, step, split leg back. Very good. Thank you, Montana. And next I have a reversed handstand to split hold. So in my weekly mini a few weeks ago, we did reversed handstand into your one hand cartwheel. But now we're going to do our reverse handstand to a split hold. So let's give it a try. Nice. Good. So notice, I'm going to get you to break it down so we can kind of see the process that you're going. So when I mean reverse handstand, I mean you're starting one way and then your handstand faces the other way. So that's the first step of what she's doing. Then from there, she's doing a switch into her split. Give it a go. Thank you. That was nice and slow for us too. Cool. So one more time, just because things come in threes, in case someone wants to see it again. Nice. And so you can transition that, stepping out into a dance transition, going into a walkover, going into a forward roll. There's so many things you can do out of it. Okay. So let's do a twisted back chest roll. So we're going to do a center split. I wanted to do some kind of center split variations for us before finishing off. In Montana's, I think it was her pre-pro 2 exam this year, we put just a fun little twisted back chest roll. So it's instead of going down to bridge back chest roll, it's just to say hello to the side. So that's just an intro. Then from there, we're going to go through your center split pull through, and then just a gorgeous shoulder stand showing off your center split. Okay. Very nice. Good. Thank you. So let's do that one more time. Yay. Very nice, Montana. Thank you. Okay. Now, last but not least, we have your helicopter to sit to one arm Valdez. So this is more intermediate advanced level into the pre-pro levels. Wanted to finish it off with something that we have in Montana's solo as well. So your helicopter you have on the Resource Center, anything we're doing here, you can research on the Resource Center. I use it every day, probably 10 to 20 times a day, just to help reference what I'm looking for and to just help as a teaching tool, especially in lockdown on Zoom, show it to my students and they're like, oh yeah, I got that. So all these skills are on the Resource Center. So Montana, let's break it down first and then we'll do the whole thing together. Okay, so helicopter to sit to one arm Valdez split. Okay, and then your Valdez. Good. Now let's do it all together. Okay, so Miss Mandy, that is our split variations for today. Thank you very much for having us. Congratulations, Montana. That was awesome. I'm so excited you got to demonstrate today.
Thank you so much, Meaghan. That was amazing. I have so many things that I'm going to work on tonight in my classes now that I have all that new information. So thank you so much for doing that. Sorry about the little mix up with getting us up on live, but we will make sure that this is up and live for everyone to watch as soon as possible. And I just want to say thank you again, Montana. You have such lovely, beautiful lines. So thanks for being our demonstrator today. That was delightful. If you have any questions about acrobatic arts, you can head over to acrobaticarts.com. Otherwise, we'll see you next Wednesday, same time, for our next weekly mini. Thanks and have a great day.